So I'm at the 2023 LA Auto Show, standing next to the new GV80 Coupe. Let me show you around. All right, so let's have a look around the exterior. The front end of the GV80 Coupe looks practically the same as what you would get in the GV80 SUV. Of course, my favorite, these signature headlights on these Genesis cars are beautiful, very nice design, styling element, and fits really nicely with the overall front end. Coming to the side here, of course, these side markers, similar to what you get in the front end, kind of replicating the front end headlight design, but really nice as well. Really striking looking wheels. But let's come over into the back here and show you what's going on here. So this is the slanted four-door coupe, similar to what BMW does with the X6, Mercedes does with the GLE coupe, and on and on. So this is something that Genesis was missing in their GV80, and now it is here. One really cool element, check these out. The SUV, the regular one, does not have these aerodynamic scoops, and they are really cool looking, much sportier, something you would expect on like a racing car or a sports car. But this is a really nice design element, and of course that sloping hatchback design with the aerodynamic, what would you call this, a spoiler, built-in, designed-in spoiler, and the taillights are practically the same as what you would get in the regular GV80 SUV. All right, so because this is the sloping roof coupe, you are going to sacrifice some storage space, but there is still plenty to go around in the GV80 coupe. And the nice thing about it, you do have the ability to lower the rear seats electronically. One of my favorite features in any SUV. From the back seats here, you don't have to go to the front. There is a 12-volt outlet, but I would say you can probably fit, what is this, maybe 2 to 3, maybe even 4 larger pieces of luggage, depending on how clever you get with racking and stacking. So even though it is somewhat sacrificed, you've got plenty of room. Closing the trunk, this one closes it here, and that one locks it. So let's close it up, and then we'll go and look at the interior. Right, let's look at the interior, starting off with the door trim here. Nice quality pieces. Genesis is always good with the overall quality. Of course, it is still known as a luxury brand, and I love this metal finishing that they do on these metal touches on the interior, and these are basically carried on the rest of the interior as well. These seats are so cool looking, cross stitch pattern with red stitching. They do have a blue hint to it, but my camera is picking them up as a black seat. That is not a black seat, it is more bluish. Let's come on the interior. Oh wow, it's a really comfortable seat. Of course, the highlight is the new updated infotainment system. It is a 27-inch screen. Well, of course, combined, there is a slight bezel here, and the center screen is not turned on, but it is a pretty impressive screen. Nice, bright, vibrant, and it definitely cleans up the center stack, but nice technology piece there. Another new item for the coupe, 3-spoke steering wheel, while the SUV is a 2-spoke design. I much prefer the steering wheel compared to the one in the SUV. Stitching really nicely done, very high quality. Now moving on here, this is the climate control system, and there are crystal-like dials here, which are a excellent touch. I remember seeing these first in BMW and Volvo. Actually, I think Volvo started this, and now all these other manufacturers are starting to use this as well, and I think it looks particularly nice in this GV80 coupe. Okay, let's look at the back seat now. And the stitching and the materials continue here. Really nice. I mean, I am really impressed by the overall quality inside of this Genesis. And the seats are electronic, always nice for the backseat passengers. And there is a panoramic roof. It does not extend all the way, but it is something to look out of for the backseat passengers. Let's have a seat. Cup holders here. And a little cupboard storage compartment, folded up. The seats are nice and comfortable. This does look like it does have a 4-zone climate control system and 2 USB Type-Cs, focus, and a 12-volt outlet. All right, so the hood is locked, so I can't show you, but I can tell you what's going on underneath there. So the GV80 Coupe will have 2 engine options, 3.5-liter V6 that generates 375 horsepower, and a second and exclusive to the Coupe, not available in the regular SUV, a electrified supercharger version that generates 409 horsepower. But what do you think of the GV80 Coupe? Do you like that sloping roof in the back there, or do you prefer the traditional looking SUV? Send me a comment down below or a message on Instagram. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, drive steady.